All right, hey everybody, it's good to see you. You're watching this, it's probably a Sunday morning, and as you can see, I am in a very empty youth room. So this room, one of my favorite rooms on the planet, and it is empty right now, except for me and Charity. I got Levi and Jacob here with me, but miss you guys. Wish that you all were here in this room with me. So anyway, just wanted to send a quick video out, run through a few things. Here are the things I'm going to cover here, maybe a 5-minute video. I want to cover just a quick word of encouragement. I want to go through our game plan during this time that we're quarantined. And I want to share with you just a recap of our devotions from the week. And then the fourth thing that I'm going to share is a challenge, a fun challenge we have for all of you this week that I think you're going to like it. And you can also win a prize by doing it. So make sure you watch to the end. I'll say what that is at the end, and I'm going to jump into what we have here. And really, first of all, I just want to say that Charity and I love every single one of you so much that we really miss seeing you, being around you, and we can't wait till all this quarantine stuff is over and we're actually meeting again. We're just proud of you guys. And, you know, the word of encouragement I would also have is be willing to use this as a time to hit the reset button a little bit, and I'll explain what that means. For many of you out there, this is the first break you've had in a long time from some influences, from some people who may not be the best influences and might be toxic in your life. That's a good thing if you're getting a break from some of that. For other people, maybe that's not the case. Maybe it's more of a thing where you find yourself at home a lot more. You find your entire routine disrupted. You have more free time than you had before. So I want to encourage you to hit the reset button. And what I mean by that is to pause. Take a break for a second. Take a deep breath and really analyze your life. Ask yourself, who am I right now? Who do I want to be? Who do I think God wants me to be? And hopefully, if you're really asking yourself that question, you're finding that you want to grow into an adult who loves God, who is a godly leader, who walks with Him and hears His voice, who knows the Word, who can walk and find the plans that God has for your life. And so if that's who you want to be, take a look at where you are today. You're very young. It may not feel that way, but you're very young. And I would say build foundations and disciplines now to really propel yourself into that person that God has for you to be. This is a really good time to pause, hit that reset button, bring in some better habits in your life, bring in some better influences in your life, build that foundation. And so one of the ways we're doing that, I want to cover our 30-day plan here. And I want to say that this is just a plan that we're all doing together. Feel free to go way above and beyond this. If you're finding the devotion isn't quite deep enough or isn't quite enough, dig in deeper. There's other plans on there you can do in addition to that. You can just do your own Bible reading plan. You can just, whatever it is you want to add to that. But here's our 30-day plan that we are doing. First thing we're doing is our Heart and Hustle devotional plan on the Bible app. You can find that there in the plans. You can search for it, find it, join along with us. We are just about 3 or 4 days in as of the recording of this video. So if you have not started that yet and you want to join us, we would love to have you join in on that with us. We are also recording that each day where I'm reading through it, talking about it for a minute, 2 to 3 minute videos. We're keeping it short and we're sending those out, Instagram, Facebook, we're emailing that to some people. If you are not getting that today, reach out to Charity or myself. We'll make sure that you get it. Number 2, the second part of the plan is that we are asking all of you to spend time with God in prayer each and every single day. Get alone with God, get in a room with Him, at least 10 minutes, maybe longer. If you want to do longer, go for it. The more the better, but spend this time to just grow that communion and be knit together with Jesus. Let this be a special time for you that builds into that kind of habit that you build for the rest of your life. The third thing is I would encourage you to reach out to other people in the youth group. Something cool Pastor Jonathan said in a video the other day was that we can't all be at church together, but we are the church. Wherever we go, we are the church. And so we do cool things like this to try to feed each other and all of that. But the thing that we can't have as much of is that interpersonal interaction where we're actually together. That's why doing things like reaching out to each other is so pivotal. So reach out to other people in the youth group, and don't just reach out to your closest friends. Yeah, keep reaching out to them, but be willing to step out of your comfort zone and shoot a text, a DM, a phone call to that person who you don't talk to very often. And I'm sure they'll appreciate it more than you think. All right, and then the fourth thing, we have not announced this yet, but I want to announce it now, is that we do have a way to record sermons. So a friend of mine has a church in Springdale. I went and I recorded a sermon a couple of nights ago. And then every Wednesday, we're going to air that. It will show up as Facebook Live or on Instagram TV. And it will be a sermon that I would have shared if we were all here in the room together. So we can kind of do a mock service without worship, unfortunately, but we can do at least the sermon part of it. And I want to share all that with you. So that will be every Wednesday at 7 p.m., just when we would meet. I want to get to our challenge for the week. This will be our challenge that you have. And you have from now all the way through Friday, end of day, to get this submitted. But what we are looking for is just one. You can even send me two if you want. Just a funny selfie of you being quarantined. That could be a number of things. I've seen some funny ones on the internet, like someone sitting on a throne of toilet paper, right? I've seen some weird ones like that, people wearing like hazmat suits and all that. Send something you think is funny. Send it to me and Charity, and we will look at those. We'll send them to our student leaders, and then we'll have all day Saturday to judge those. Next Sunday, I will announce the winners, and I will show a few of those at the end of this video. I'll show a few of them. The winner will get a very weird prize sent to them. I'll order it on Amazon, send it to them, and if you don't want something from Amazon shipped to your house, don't want all the germs and all that, you're worried about that, we'll find another way to get it to you. We'll talk about it. But anyway, I want there to be some skin in the game for you, a prize, something weird I'll order on Amazon. So join in with us and do that, something fun. And again, I want to say, I love you guys. I miss you all. Keep hanging in there with us on these videos. Feel free to comment here. Feel free to let Charity and I know if we can minister any way better than we are, and we'll do it. Love you guys, and we'll see you next time.